So how many lashes will she end up with by the end of this?
About 150. On most clients, we do about 350. We try to get an extension on every natural lash that can hold one, but since we're doing a light full set on her, 150.
Wow.
This is Susan Yara.
And this is Sharzad Kiade.
Some call this the Sharzad and Susan Show.
Or the Susan and Sharzad Show.
We just call it
The SASS. Sharzad?
Yes, Susan?
What if I told you I could shave at least 5 minutes off your morning routine?
I would say talk dirty to me, Susan. All my mornings are busy. I've got a baby to take care of and usually tons of things to do. So I need all the help I can get.
What if I told you it only takes lash extensions?
Yes, Susan. I think lash extensions are really popular now. I feel like a lot of us have seen really good ones that look natural and fresh and, you know, just perfect, but you don't really know why.
What is it?
And then you've seen the really nasty ones where it doesn't look that good. It looks like second, third date makeup. It looks a little crusty.
Yeah.
It just looks bad.
That is why today we are at GBY Beauty in Santa Monica, California.
Cool.
And we're going to speak with Courtney, who's one of the co-founders, and she's going to do your lashes.
Woohoo! I think you're gonna be jealous of my lashes.
I might be jealous of your lashes. Courtney, tell us a little bit about GBY Beauty.
GBY Beauty started about a year ago. We wanted to create an environment where we can integrate fun treatments, kind of like a safe place for women to have fun with beauty.
So when I walk in as a client, kind of tell us what process we go through as far as like choosing the lashes we want. Like, are there different colors and lengths and styles?
Yes, so we have over 100 different lengths,
Oh.
thickness and curls and lash extensions here. So depending on what you want, like definition, we would pull a lash for you that's a little heavier. If you want length, then, you know, we just customize it per client request.
That sounds like I could stay here for a little while trying to just decide. I'd be
I
like,
know,
that
right?
one. No, wait, that one.
Yeah.
No,
You could
that
also do
one.
like a little mix of everything. Probably like
Everything.
length,
Okay.
definition,
Yeah.
wing on the end.
Yeah.
What are you
Cool.
going to do on Sharzad?
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Let's talk about that.
On you, I'm gonna do a light full set because I think that it'd be easy maintenance for you.
Okay.
And I think that it's something that's the upkeep's not gonna be too hard.
And your lashes look fabulous.
Thank you.
My lashes naturally curl on their own. And they're pretty dark. I'm half Persian after all. I think like maybe just a little bit on the ends to kind of open it up, and you know, I want to look like feline, like a kitty, like a cat.
That'd be perfect for you because you know we could start off with a half set. Because
Okay.
the maintenance on that wouldn't be so much of a commitment.
If this was something you wanted to regularly do, you would come in every couple
2 to 3 weeks.
Okay, and
We
then you would
recommend.
get touch-ups.
Yes.
I think the big thing that we've been talking about is this dangerous for your eyes? Like, are you going to be putting chemicals all over your eyes, and could it potentially do something bad, harm your lashes?
That's what I was gonna say.
It's not going to harm your lashes.
Okay.
We use a medical grade adhesive, safe for your eyes. It doesn't penetrate the hair follicle. It doesn't prevent the hair follicle from growing. So as long as the lash technician that you're going to is trained and certified in lash extensions, then you're not going to have any lash loss.
Does it hurt?
It doesn't hurt. If you're going to a certified lash technician, it should not hurt. There should be no discomfort.
No like burning sensations. Is that like a sign that you're in a bad place?
Well, no.
Okay.
That's actually a really good question.
Yeah.
Some people are sensitive to the adhesive. So depending, your eyes may tear or itch during the process, which is completely normal. If your eyes are burning, and when I say burning, I always tell my clients, like if it's like a hot curling iron feeling, that's when you know you're having a reaction to the adhesive. And that has nothing to do with the application process.
Okay.
Just the product being used.
How long does the process last? Like, how long am I going to be sitting here getting jealous of Sharzad?
90 minutes.
90 minutes,
Wow.
even for like a little
Oh, well,
kitty cat? Yeah.
Well, for kitty cat, like in and out, I'd say 45.
Okay, cool.
We are ready to apply. What's happening?
We're going to prime your lashes, and then we are going to place the under eye pads on, and your eyes are going to be closed for the duration of the service.
Okay.
Okay?
What's the purpose of that?
These prevent your bottom lashes from sticking to your top lashes during the service.
So you're going in and finding a lash to place this on.
Yes. It's one lash per one lash application.
Now these lashes obviously just kind of fall out naturally on their own, right?
Yes.
So will it look gappy and weird while they're falling out, or how does that process work?
Once your lashes start to grow out, they'll become top heavy. You know, lashes that look spidery, they're twisting and turning, they're becoming top heavy. We recommend that you come in 2 weeks and we'll assess your growth cycle, see what's going on with your lashes, and then fill in the gaps accordingly.
And then what if you decide it's just time, you want to remove them and you're done?
You want to come back in to the place where you got them applied
Okay.
for removal.
Okay.
You don't want to try to remove them yourself we have clients that will pick at them. That's where you'll get some damage on your own natural lashes.
Yikes.
So you come in, we just use an oil-based remover. It takes about 20 minutes and they pop right off.
What if you are really fair and you have white eyelashes?
We can tint your lashes. For some clients, we can tint them, and we can tint them in between touch-ups as well.
Okay.
Oh.
But you don't necessarily always have to tint your lashes. You know, the lash extensions are black, the adhesive's black, so whatever we put on your lashes are going to pop.
And what's the price range for lashes?
Our lash extensions range from $125 to $350 for house calls.
Oh, that's not bad.
For house calls, you basically don't have to wear any more mascara, and you don't have to worry about having to get the mascara off or it running or anything like that, right?
Right. You can continue to wear it on the bottoms, but we do find that our clients' lashes actually will grow in thicker because they're not using mascara, which is mascara ones will manipulate the hair follicle and cause your lashes to kind of fall out.
What if you want mascara?
If you want mascara, you absolutely want mascara. We recommend that you put it on the tips.
You're like, we recommend that you just
we
don't
recommend that you don't do it.
Yeah.
But if you are that client that wants to do it, we still say don't do it. But I'll look at you and I'll say put it on the tips.
Because you know that they're going to do it anyway.
Yeah. And you don't want to run the mascara wand directly through it because microfibers from the mascara can pull on the extension and pop them out.
All right, so what's the maintenance on this?
You don't want to get them wet for 24 hours.
Okay.
You want to stay away from oily products as well. It can break down the adhesive. And I'm going to give you this aftercare card.
Girlfriend.
It has directions on how to care for them. A spoolie for when you get out of the shower. If you notice that they're sticking together, you can brush them out with that.
Okay.
And if you go in the sauna, pool, or ocean, you could splash them with cool water and brush them out as well.
Oh, cool. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Let me see.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not used to how long these are.
I think those are some good lashes.
Yeah, they look awesome. And it was just the whole process was really relaxing too. I kind of fell asleep and was in a state of pure zen.
I'm a little bit jealous. Were you pleasantly surprised? Because I think they look amazing.
Totally. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't feel like I have any lashes on, which I really, really like. I'm really excited about not having this extra step in the morning. That's actually the thing I'm looking forward to the most. And just looking like a hot biz match right when I wake up.
Thumbs up?
Yeah. You're next, kitty cat.
All right, I'm next.
This is something that you guys requested, so we're so happy that you guys have been commenting and letting us know what you want to see, because we are listening to those comments and we are doing this because we know a lot of people are really curious about lash extensions. All right, woo!